A common issue we have with the Epilog Job Manager is when you send a job that has both vector cut lines and image engraving, and you only have an engraving showing up in the Job Manager. And even though you've checked that your cut lines are all 0.001 inches or less, you're still getting the engraving in the Job Manager. Here is how you can work around that. First, you're going to hit Windows, Shift, and S. This will allow you to take a snip screenshot. Just crop the view that you have of the 12 by 24 bed of the laser. Then you're going to go back into Adobe Illustrator and press Ctrl V, and to zoom in or out, press Shift and Alt while using the scroll on the mouse. Once you've pressed Ctrl V to paste the screenshot, go into the upper right hand corner, and in this I have it set on Essentials Classic. Turn the lock on for dimensions to stay in proportion and change the width to 24 inches. The height should automatically adjust to 12 inches, and then align the image both horizontally and vertically. Then right-click on the image to send it to the back, and then go to Object Lock Selection, or press Ctrl 2. This will keep everything in place while you position your design. Now we're going to move our design wherever we want it on the material. Here I'm working with mirrored acrylic, so the mirrored side is facing downward, and we must reflect the design to engrave on the non-mirrored side. Once you have your design positioned, unlock the screenshot image of the print bed by going to Object, Unlock All, or press Alt-Ctrl 2. It will automatically select all locked objects when you unlock them, so you can just hit Delete. Now you're going to press Ctrl and P to print and send your design to the Epilog Job Manager. We still only have engraving here, but that's okay. Input the settings for your material and hit Print. Go ahead with your engraving on the laser engraver. And now we're going to go back into Adobe Illustrator and delete the engraving part and leave just the vector cut lines. Now hit Ctrl P to send it back to print. And for some reason, when you send just the cut lines, it will actually show up as vector in the Job Manager. From there, you can just input your settings and hit print. This is also a great technique for if you're doing a lot of duplicates of a design on a material, especially a scrap material. So you can position them in Adobe Illustrator instead of positioning them in the Job Manager, because editing in Adobe Illustrator is always going to be faster and easier than editing in the Job Manager. That is how you work around engraving and cut lines not showing up accurately in the Job Manager. Make sure not to move the material that is on the print bed in between sending your engraving and your cut lines.